Hi YouTube, welcome back to Particle Station. Let's go and check out the trains.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to YouTube via StreamYard, and that's another story. But welcome back to Particle Station. Of course, I'm Charlie. Anyway, I have a few things to share with you as I've been offline for the last number of weeks. So, I've got a bit of a flu. Both my wife and I picked it up while we were away. Now, what we did was, and Lee, welcome and Merry Christmas. So we flew to LA and we hooked up with a couple of friends that we travel with. And we rented an Airbnb in Manhattan Beach, which is about a 20-minute drive from LAX. Great location. And then we went and boarded a cruise ship, the Norwegian Bliss, which had 4,000 passengers. And we sailed from LA south through the Panama Canal with a few stops before in Mexico and Guatemala, Panama City, and then Cartagena when we got through. And Cartagena was 90 degrees hot, 90% humidity. It was unbelievably raining, to say the least. Anyway, we then sailed to Miami, and that was the terminal port. And that took 15 days all round. So then we flew up to Nashville, where one of our daughters lived, and we were there over Christmas. had a great time, and I got some gifts that I want to share with you. I'd like to see what I was lucky enough to get. In Nashville, it was a very pleasant 15 degrees. No snow, very mild, and a real terrific place to go and visit. There's so much to offer. So I'm going to change out here and come back to, let's go to another camera. Yeah, so anyway, you'll see in a couple of minutes the Hornby Santa Express, which was issued a number of years ago. And this is only the second time it's been on the layout. And it's just passing now. Nice little set for an introductory level for young kids that want to get into the hobby. There's two wagons there, one filled with presents and the other one with the reindeer on it. I'll just slow it down, Lee, and bring it to a stop so that you get a better view of it. I'll put that up solar screen. Now, I must apologise for that banner across the bottom because, yeah, there you go. Okay, so there's a whole story here about, well, first of all, let's just have a look at the local sunset. It's a really nice little local. It's got a number on there. Don't know if it's 612 or 012, I think it is, yeah. And then the presents, and then the reindeer in transit. It's really nice, and as I say, it's a terrific set. I'll just show you the box here. So you get the usual controller, track, connectors, and it's for 8 and up. It's really terrific. And for once, Hornby's done a great job on that. And I got it a couple of years ago here in Toronto. Willow Creek. Hey, Merry Christmas. I hope you had a good one, and welcome back. I've been amiss for a month. You probably didn't miss me, but I was gone for a month. Anyway, yeah, glad you dropped by. Yeah, it's a Christmas train too. It's called Santa Express. And it runs really smoothly and terrific looking little local. It could go around a tree if you didn't have the tree stacked with Christmas gifts. Anyway, we'll set it on its way again. It runs nice and smooth and slow, which is terrific. And on the other track is class 37, pulling parcel wagons and a few cement tanks. The cement tanks, of course, are the Airfix ones. I picked up a whole bunch of them some time ago. Anyway, let's get back to this. So, yeah, we were in Nashville, great location, highly recommend it. And, we went downtown Nashville where all the bars are, and you know some of the bars are 3, 4, 5 stories high, and there's a different band on each floor, and they're just packed, and you can wander in and out all of them with ease. And as I said, it was 15 degrees, terrific weather. I think it rained once for a very short time. No snow, which is a good thing. So I hope you all had a great Christmas and got what you expected or hoped for. I was surprised to get some of the things I got. In fact, I was gobsmacked, as I would say. So let's have a look at the something that I bought myself here. So I'm going to put this on solo for a minute. Now, you're all aware of the fact that my layout is DC. And I've always toyed with the idea of maybe having a devoted DCC track, and never really got around to it. But a number of years ago, when a friend of mine said, "Oh, Hank was having a big sale. Why don't you get the DCC Select controller and buy a decoder with it?" So it was such a good deal. I thought, yeah, okay, I'll do that. And I got this decoder. Now, the problem is, and you've probably heard me tell the story that, well, I didn't get cable with it. And then I was on the hunt for a cable, hunted and hunted, and wasn't able to come up with one. Until recently, just before Christmas, I found on Amazon, there was a guy selling AP adapter. And, you know, I read up the data on it, and, you know, yeah, it was output of 15 volts, 1 amp. Now, those of you who know, there are two types you can use: 1 amp, and I think it's 2 amp. So I opted for the 1 amp version, and I got it for a really good price. And the nice thing about it was I got it sent to my daughter in Nashville, and saved about 15, 20 bucks in postage. So today the plan was to hook it up and see what happens. Well, I started doing that, and I pulled out the controller and the adapter, and lo and behold, the barrel doesn't fit. What a pain. I mean, that is the problem. This barrel. I just don't have one that's 15 volts and it's got the appropriate size barrel. And I went to great pains to try and source the correct adapter. And I sort of cross-checked everything. But hey, so fortunately with Amazon, I can send it back or get a refund. But I'm still on the hunt to try and get one it'll fit that controller. Anyway, so that was one thing that I had some control over. So then, Christmas Day, clean the sound of the present, and some of them were huge. It was great. So I'll just get in here. Now, I've had this plan in mind about doing a small diorama of the closer entrance to the tenement building. And I've got all the sizes. So I searched around the internet looking for appropriate size figure because I felt, well, the 176 ones are probably just a little bit too small. So I then found somebody who had models of 1940s, 1950s figures. And, they were 3D printed. So I looked through them. Just need to open this up. Second. So I found these two figures. An old lady scrubbing the floor. And I thought that was brilliant. I remember my mother and other neighbours doing that, scrubbing the stairs and scrubbing the floor and outside the building. And this one here, a young lady waiting at the close, maybe for a date for her friend, dressed in the appropriate circa fashionable clothes. So that's something I'm going to be working on. To give you an idea how this might work. So I've just scribed in, see if you can see it up here. There. I'll cut out the clothes. And this young lady will be standing there waiting. Or this old lady will be scrubbing the floor entrance to the close. And I'll put windows in. And I thought that would be great, painted the appropriate colour, weathered and in a frame. So I thought that was great, and I'm really happy that I found these figures. So I bought two sets of them, and they are 1 to 38, so they're twice the size of 00. And I was really happy to find it. Oh, there's Kelly. Hi, Kelly. Hope you had a Merry Christmas. I don't think you were too happy about something yesterday, but I hope you got over it and have moved on. And New Year's coming, and New Year's going to be better. That's for sure. Take it from me. Anyway, I'm just going to show you this this little film for fun.
Hi YouTube, welcome back to Particle Station. Let's go and check out the trains.
Now that's very cool. Now, I hope you can hear over the sound, but this was on the ship in the midship area, and they had built this out of gingerbread cooking and icing and all kinds of candies. And they built a model of the ship, as you can see there. And this is us at the Panama Canal. And I spotted this container train, which is coming from that's the Caribbean out to the left. And it's heading west or southwest to the port in Panama City. This is just a constant flow of trains coming and going. Plus, down two canals here. Constant flow of ships transitioning. Oh, it's a wee bit hungry. It was fascinating. Anyway, so yeah, we did that. Didn't see any trains out there. Were those, they're called camels. They're like shunters, and they pull some of the ships through the older canal. But the new canal is larger to allow these massive ocean liner cruise ships, like 1,000 feet long, and the beam is much wider than what they're used to there. So they built another one, and they're actually talking about building a third one. So we'll wait and see what happens there. Anyway, so moving on again to Christmas. My little train is slowed down, it stopped. There we go. Anyway, so yeah, Christmas gifts, it was great. So what next? Now, you probably saw Anthony Dodge bring out his Beatles collection. I thought that's really very, very cool. And I thought, yeah, it'd be nice for a collection, and it's not prototypical, of course, but who cares, right? It looked good. But not really sure if I would buy one, but, and I'm a big Beatles fan. Anyway, opened up a package and look what I got. This was from my daughter in the house. I'm going to take it out of the box. It really is. It really is a beautiful looking thing. Absolutely, no question. And look at that. It is so very cool. Let's take it out. it probably isn't a new model. I imagine they're taking the mold from another wagon. But it's made in China, interestingly enough. But the Beatles for sale, I mean, that looks fantastic. And I get it, Anthony. I really do get it. I mean, it is a terrific looking wagon because we all love the Beatles. And I was just gobsmacked thrilled that my daughter had found this. Kelly got a different one. It's blue and depicts 2 albums. Oh yeah, I remember those 2 albums. A Leopard's Tail. Yeah, Happy Christmas or Merry Christmas, and I hope you had a good one. I'm just showing off some of the things that I bought for Christmas. But yeah, that looks great. I'm just going to put it on the track here. Let's see how it looks. Slipped into the. So look at that. There's a little bit of a slope there, but that looks great. I mean, honestly, I think it looks terrific. And as I said, Anthony, I get it. Absolutely no question. And my daughter said, well, Dad, you should start collecting this if there's a whole set. And maybe you'll get one for your birthday. But yeah, I mean, it just looks terrific. And I can see it maybe British Rail, or not British Rail, but one of the railway companies want to promote this and get the whole set out there, running around the country. It would be absolutely fantastic. And just think of the crowds that it would pull in. A really terrific gift and so thoughtful, because in the past, excuse me again with this blue. In the past, I never really bought much in terms of modern railways for Christmas or birthday, with the exception that my mother-in-law went out of her way to get me a couple of things. In fact, she was the one that got me. She was the one that got me the Hornby station canopy set, which was terrific. And I don't have it set up because I was working on the station area, but one of the girders and 2 columns are up there on the one platform, if you can see. And then, of course, a big thing about the gantry for the overhead electrical system. What we're going to do about that, but that's a problem for another day. Yeah, well, we just keep working away. You have to concentrate. You don't want to burn your fingers. Yeah, well, that's good. That's good. Keep it up. So anyway, yeah, Kelly, I'm suffering the same. I got this over a week ago, so before Christmas. Actually, when I was on the ship, I wasn't feeling great. Got a bit of diarrhea, which wasn't good. And then the day that we were leaving, I began to get this cough, and it just got worse and worse. And then the headache and dizziness and all the rest. So, yeah, so it was great getting that. And then we moved on, and let me go back again to show you something else. Uh, so then my daughter gave me this. And it says, military layout model made in China. Now, it looks like hay, and I think I could do something with that. But that was very thoughtful of us to get that. Always got in that. So you can see it better. Yeah, made in China. See if I can open it there. Yeah, it looks like horsehair, but I'll find a use for that. Absolutely. So that was another unexpected Christmas present. But it gets better. Yeah, it gets better. So my daughter and her husband are YouTube stars in their own right. And we were chatting one night about what I've been doing and the amount of effort that I've put into YouTube and my channel. And I said to them, and they've helped over the years, give me tidbits and suggestions. And I said to them, you know, not really sure about this monetization thing. And I told them that, you know, we'd had discussions about it. You know, the subject, the effort, what you have to do to get monetized. And, you know, my daughter said, well, Dad, you've been on there a long, long time. I said, yeah, 11 years. I thought, so I said, you know, I tried to get monetized and it never worked. There was some complications and some error, whatever. And I gave up on it. And I thought, and I said to her, well, I don't think I'll ever get monetized. And she said, oh, no, Dad, don't say that. You know, you've done so much, you've put so much effort into it. And her husband, son-in-law said, yeah, let's have a look at that. So the two of them went into my phone, into my channel, and said, son-in-law said, channel, you've been monetized for over a year. I thought, what? Yeah, you've been monetized for over a year. And you've got over 13,000 view hours. And I was saying to him, you know, I think I've got about 500 or maybe 1,000 view hours if I'm lucky. He said, no, look, you've got 13,000 viewers and you've been monetized for about a year. You've been losing money. Like, what? So, yeah, you really did, and I'm glad you didn't. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been too happy with you, Kelly. Anyway, so no, we'll need to look into this, and it's got to be a problem. And it got pretty busy at Christmas because the son-in-law's parents and his brother were there also, so it was a very busy time. And when we got home the other night, I thought, I'm going to try and have a look at this. So I did a search on my Gmail to see if there was anything there. And lo and behold, there was a notice there from AdSense saying to me, you already have an AdSense account, you cannot apply for another one. I don't remember applying for another one, let alone the first one. So I looked into it further, and then for some reason, it's got my daughter's email address. And I sent a copy of it to her immediately. She said, oh, I don't touch anything. So I think what happened was the last time they were up here, well, before the last time they were here, we tried to set it up. And it may have been that she was just demonstrating how it should be done. And maybe did not delete her email address. But that's the only thing that we can think of because I certainly didn't put it in. So I also went in and did the financial side of it for tax declaration. So that's done. And it takes, for those of you who know, it's easy. But for those of you who don't, you've got to fill in the tax form so that if you earn anything over $100, let's say, and that's stipulated in the form, you have to declare for the purposes of taxation. And the US tax department will take 30% withholding tax. So that's how it works. So I did that, sent it in, and I'm just waiting approval, and it shouldn't be an issue. But the AdSense bit is a problem. I need to get that sorted before I move forward. Now, I'm not really sure how to approach this whole monetization business. People take different approaches. People ask, buy me coffee. Now, I do that for some people I know, both in the model railway community and in the art community, of which I'm a participant. So, and there are other ways of generating income because, as we know, like this is becoming such an expensive hobby. Anyway, I'm going to give it a great deal of thought before I make any decision on how I'm going to proceed. with the monetization aspect. Whether I do or I don't, it's just something that will have to be discussed. So the other thing is, you might see from the layout on the screen that the StreamYard logo is up there in the corner. Now, this was supposed to be video 7 of 9, but when I went in to set it up, I couldn't find my channel setup, which is the one that was costing me $45 US a month. Couldn't find it. There's no trace of it. What I could find was the free one. And then the question, would you like to upgrade? No, I would not like to upgrade. We've already had that discussion. So I was pretty peeved about that. Deck the sheds with engine steaming. Yeah, very good, Kelly. You're very poetic. Anyway, so yeah, that was what I was faced with, was beyond the upgrade. And, I can't access the remaining hours that they had promised me. And I'm not sure what happened there, whether because I wasn't paying anymore, that they just cut me off at the pass. I really don't know. Another one of life's mysteries. Now, I acknowledge that they did send an email out describing the new service and new billing. But they didn't explain it very well. They didn't say, hey, Charlie, thanks for your contributions over the last couple of years. The model's changing, the business is changing, and we have to make some adjustments. So we'd like to offer you the opportunity to get in on the new system. And, instead of you paying 25 US a month, we can move you over to this new one. 45 US a month. What I think we should have done is said, hey, all you first adopters, who took up the charge with StreamYard in the very beginning and stuck with them through it all, we'll give you a bonus, we'll give you a reduced rate, or we'll keep you at the same rate for the next 6 months, and then we'll offer you to get upgraded. But no, they never did that. Like negative billing, as I've said. So they've definitely lost me as a paying customer. There's absolutely no question about that. So where do we go from here? I think I might go with that EV. Can't remember the name of it right now, but there is another similar type of system available. They're cheaper, and it does everything that you want to use on StreamYard. Plus, it's got a free offering also. So I think that's the way I'm going to go. However, I had another discussion with my son-in-law about OBS. And he said, oh, Charlie, you got to set up OBS. And we didn't have time to do it when I was down there, but we'll probably do it over FaceTime and get it set up, because he assures me it's quite simple the way he would set it up for me, and that would be good. And I'll experiment with it and see if it works. So, anyway, one more thing before we move on. So the presents just kept coming. They're just thrilled. And I'll put this on thing again. And yeah, I'll need to change the camera. Back to there. Okay. So check that out. A pale model. Wow. 2 up, 2 down terrace house. I have never seen one of these in the flesh. And I thought, wow, this is terrific. Yes, Leopard's Tail, I always have passengers waiting. And I try to put passengers into the coaches, and I make a big effort to put crew in the cabs, because trains don't run on their own. That's my philosophy. And I guess not everybody agrees, otherwise they would be doing it, or it's just too much trouble. I'm not sure, but thanks for noticing that. And I'll try and show it to you a little bit later, what I've actually got there. Anyway, let's see, there's the box. Wow, yeah. Don't want to break this. Had it out of the box on Christmas Day. And look at that. Look at the detail in it. They've really done a great job with it. And the chimney pots, and the windows, and the front door, and the back door. Now, this won't be a resting spot for it, but I'll just give you an idea. Let me just switch the camera here. Okay. So how about that? Doesn't that look fantastic? Now this isn't the final spot, of course, but next to the tenement building, there's comes in front of the door, just like that. That is fantastic. I am so pleased with that. Yeah, it really looks terrific there. Beautiful model. I'm assuming that it's been made from clay. Put in a mold. It's just fantastic and very realistic looking and really well detailed. It's sort of well done bonded for that. For sure. So that's a new beginning. You know, who knows, I might try and model that on my own. Resin kind of, yeah, it's kind of sounds like clay, but you're probably right, probably with resin. Yeah, right out the box, it looked terrific. What a lovely surprise. And yeah, he's mucking up, he's clean, yeah, that's for sure. I'll get some of my pastel powders out and go over it. But yeah, terrific. So, on the topic of modelling buildings, well, first of all, let's go back here and I'm just going to put that on. So, leopard's tail. Yeah, I collected different figures and painted them. Many of them in the sort of dreary working class colour of dark browns and greys and blues, of people going about their daily life or going to a football match with this guy here. Somebody from the army there. Yeah. Maybe going back to his base when his dad's there to send him off. A couple of lovers having a quick one before we depart. So as I said, and talking about figures, let's get this one in place. So one more gift that I received. So whenever this one daughter, I have to be going to visit the other one next month in Florida. So whenever the one daughter is here, she goes, "Oh, Dad, I love all those little figures you've got around there, all those little people." There's some stuff maybe unpainted figures. Tend to be too modern though. Yeah, well, you do what you can. So talking about it, I got a bag of figures for my daughter and her husband, made in China, and there's 200 pieces in there, and they say they are 1 to 75 scale. Okay, so there. There's one guy. Now, I think that's the Dapple guy. Let me do this so you can see it. And the white guy there is sort of head and shoulders above the other guy. That's not such a big deal. It could have been worse, but we can make that work. I think it's pretty good. And yeah, there's 200 of them, Lee. I'm not sure where she got it. I think she got it in a store in Nashville. And they're a seated person. That's good. Now, the seated person might be a bit tall. I'll put them on this bench. You might be a bit long legged. Yeah. Definitely a little bit long legged, but that's not an issue either. And because it's seated, you know, you can always cut the legs off, as I've done with some of the 1287 ones, and stick them on the coaches. So I'm just going to put it here. Yeah, it's kind of stretched out there. Let me just get back here. Yeah, he's chilling out as a lot of guys might just do when they're sitting waiting for the train. And once I pick them up, they look fine. And there you go. Definitely doesn't look out of place. So that was a surprise at 1 to 75. How many? Well, I haven't gone through them, but personally, what I think they've done, and I'll go back and show you this. So there's a guy with a walking stick. Now, I have a guy with a walking stick around here somewhere, and I think what they might have done was they may have taken the Apple models and copied them. So there, that's one. There's another. It's a female. Another female. I think there are equal numbers of male to female in here. You know, in the 50s, you might still have seen men wearing hats. So there could be a mixture in here of North American style and European. There's a train spotter with his anorak, so he fits in just perfectly. And there's another guy walking. Another guy. So without going through the whole bag, I think there's enough variety in here to populate not only the streets and stations, but also passengers for the trains. And, you know, 1 to 75 should be able to work with that, no problem. Yeah, really, look, it's probably peanuts to get a bag of 200. You might never paint 200, but you know, you can do some serious population of your stations and high street. I think it, you know, it definitely worked for me, that's for sure. Yeah, well, you can. You know, there's a number of ways of doing it. You can take an SLR or an iPhone and you pose, and then get somebody to move around you, photographing every second as they go around, and they talk down and cover you all over. And then you can turn that into a file like an STL or something, and get it printed. Or you can go to one of these shops and go in and get yourself, you'll have a room set up with the cameras, like 60 cameras, whatever, and it produces colour models that are very exciting. I think that's a great idea. The technology is improving and becoming more affordable. And that's a good thing for hobbyists like us that want to do our own thing. So, yeah, they're out there. Yeah, of course. Like, start out with the skin, the face, and the hands, and then, the shirt, whatever it is, and the jacket. Fine. Simple. So, on another topic, I watched a very, very interesting YouTube interview with Michael Scott at Chanwell and John Giffen with Gailson. Giffen with him. I'm not sure of those two. It was a very, very interesting interview, and I highly recommend it for all of you to take the time to sit down and watch it because, the Gailson's guy who now lives in Australia, fucking out in England, moved to Australia, came back, went back, etc. He talks about he was in graphic design, and then one day he had the flash. Oh, I could do that, and spoke to another guy and said, yeah, I know how to do that, and then started building up an example of a building using the correct materials, and before you know it, he's got the business going. He's doing great and does wonderful stuff. And Michael was explaining how he got started and how the layout changed and developed over the last few years, and how now he's working on the cathedral. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, for some of these, I did black and then went over it with a dry brush. So it's a way of doing it for sure. Yeah, I'm sure it did. Yeah. I'm looking forward to seeing that, Lee. Yeah, so there were also, each of them had two reference books that they swore by and worked with. And one of them was architectural modeling at 4mm scale. Yeah, I like that. What to do? So, where was I? Yeah, so architectural modeling in 4mm. I went looking for that book, and it was 60, 70 US dollars. And then the other book, Architectural Models, I think it was called. And I think both of them are out of print. And it too was ridiculous prices on Amazon. Well, this morning I looked for it again and I got each of them for about $15 each used. I don't care. Somebody's got a thumbprint on a page. Who cares? Or the thumb the corner over. Yeah, so I ordered both of them. Always like to get information like that from people who have actually done it, developed it, know about it, and yeah. So I'm looking forward to getting them. And then I found another one, which is I'm having that delivered here because it's available in Canada, and the other two I'm getting delivered in Florida because I can once again I can save money because they're on Amazon.com, not Amazon.ca. So yeah, that's something to look forward to. Well, now, so I need to show you one more thing here. I'll change the setting. Yeah. Oh. So, you know, you all know that when the setup for cameras is a challenge. So here I've got, I've got this one, and that's shooting towards the tunnel. And then let's go back into this. And then on the right hand side, I've got my iPhone shooting at the other side of the tunnel there. So there's that set up. Now, I've also got another camera, webcam over there. I don't have it on right now, but it's there. So my daughter and her husband, you just get this on solo. My daughter and her husband gave me this little beauty. And this is a tracking device. So you put your camera in here, and when you talk and move around, the camera will, or this stand will rotate the camera and follow you, which I thought was fabulous. I don't know if it's set up yet, so I will the next time. Just got to read up on the instructions. Yeah, so back to the modeling bit. So printing the paper from like the sales names and the other providers. It can sometimes be a problem because I believe they're all set up for A4 paper. But here in Canada, they use letter size paper. Now, I'm going to try and show you the difference here. I'm just going to switch back to this. Okay, so you all are familiar with this slide photo model that I built. And I modified, put some electrical conduit in it and whatever. Pretty pleased with that. And then I printed another one. And look, it's a bit bigger. so it's a bit taller. And I believe that's because the printer setting. This might have been A4, and that was letter size. I'm not sure anymore, but there is a distinct difference. So somebody said to me, "Oh, Charlie, what you should do is print to fit, or don't print to fit." So that's another question waiting to be answered. So yeah, you see the presented by StreamYard up in the corner there. Yeah, yeah. So it no longer has my logo because I'm not paying them money for the privilege of getting my logo up there. Well, yeah, there you go. Just put this back on again. Yeah, there you go, StreamYard. Partick Hill Station, Scottish region. Not StreamYard, Partick Hill Station. And welcome everyone who's taking the time to tune in. Because, as I've said, you know, everybody's getting choices. You've all got lots of choices. YouTube is filled with great YouTube channels. And here are some of my favorites. Double O Day. You've got to watch Double O Day. It is really very, very good. One of the best. And Hunter's Yard, another one. He does great modeling, great stuff. I really enjoy his channel as well. SOS Scale Models. Now this guy's based in New York City. I think it's New York City. And he's built this fabulous model, made everything from scratch. Can learn so much from this guy. But he's decided he's breaking that big model down and building a new one. So get in there and have a look at the stuff. The Ron's Trains and Things. Ron is a cornucopia of information when it comes to electrical work and trains and layouts, and great guy. And Double O Bill. So I watched Double O Bill last night, and never ceases to amaze me with his skill sets. I know it's well practiced, and it's not your average bear. He's definitely gives a master class on this stuff. And I learned something from Double O Bill every time I watch him. He fitted a decoder to a DMU, to the ScotRail DMU. Beautiful model. Oh no, sorry. Let me just step back. It was one of these Highland locomotives that he did it. And it had audio. And he turned the audio on, and oh my God, it was screaming, and he nearly fell off his chair with the screeching of the whistle or the grinding of the wheels, and it was so loud. Bill says, well, that is unbelievable, slow running from a dead stop. I don't think I'll be listening to the audio. It was overwhelming. And if all you guys out there that are DCC and have audio on it, I would guess that there are times when you turn that audio off, especially if you're in a small area. It's all right if you get a big long run like Mark at Donegal Dad. You can send that Class 37 streaming down the track in the opposite direction. But when it's up closer in your face, and if you, like Bill said, I suffer from tinnitus, and so do I. The sound is screeching, no other word for it, like a banshee. Right? That's what it reminded me of. Anyway, check out Double O Bill if you need to know how to fix a train, or if you want to donate that train to him, or ask him if he could repair yours. You can do all of the above. And you can buy him a coffee. Budget Model Railways. Take my hat off to these two guys, because they tried to serve the community as cheaply or inexpensively as possible, because they know it's a tough world out there. Not everybody's loaded and can afford a £400 local. I certainly cannot, unless I win the pools or the lottery. I won't be buying them anytime soon. They do great stuff. Keep it simple. Great suggestions for the beginner and those that don't have a lot of space. So if you haven't already done so, check them out. All right, enjoy your supper or dinner, whichever the case may be. And John at Piccadilly Model Railway, another masterclass on how to build a railway. Fabulous modelling, wonderful information and description and instructions on how to go about it. Just so many modelers out there. Tony Northeastern, another masterclass. Yeah, there's so many channels to watch, and that's why I'm eternally grateful for all of you that have taken the time to stop by today, because life is busy. It's a Christmas period. People are out shopping, coming and going, visiting. And so I'm grateful that you decided to stop by and check out my YouTube channel today. I did send a post out last night. I'm assuming everybody got it. I didn't get that. But once again, I think there were 5 in here at one time. Hey, Klondike, good afternoon. Hey, yeah, could you maybe tell me what it was that you were making last night? Because I sat for a while watching machines cutting away, and it was really fascinating. I said, what is it you're making? And they said something about, these ones are singles. wasn't quite sure what it was that you were actually making, because you had the two different machines going, making different parts. Track modules. Okay, maybe you can enlighten us. It's something I'm not familiar with. Track modules. Maybe you could give us a quick description. Anyway, just for Sean's benefit, I got this as a Christmas gift. It appears to be resin cast, but a beautiful terraced house, typical of what you would find in the UK. I got a Beatles wagon with the album Beatles for Sale on it. I got this rotating stand for my cell phone, which will rotate as I rotate. I haven't set it up yet. I got a bag of 200 figures at 1:75 scale. Now, probably told you that my figures, my layout is 1:76, so there's not much of a difference in these. So I can populate the high streets and the platform with lots of people. And I got these 3D printed figures, which are 1:38. And I'm going to do a diorama where I'll cut out an entrance from windows and I'll pose them on it. It'll be similar to my tenement building here, which is 1:76. And I must apologise once again, because I did tell you that I would buy one of your single modules of the bridge. Then I realised it was 1:87 or whatever scale it was. I thought, oh, I wonder if Sean can do 1:76. I don't think that would be a big deal. Just change the setup in the system and cut one. If you could do that, please let me know. Oh, okay, so I'll send get that. Copy. All right, so you're in for a treat here, because Sean's got a fabulous setup, and he's got a couple of big lasers in there. He does fantastic work. You just wait, give him a minute or two to hook in. I always enjoy watching Sean. And he certainly doesn't have them in his basement, that's for sure. So you can probably also tell me that where that layout was. You had a train with a camera in front of it. Is that a club? Because there was another guy involved there who put his head in front of the camera. I'm assuming That's a clubhouse. So what did you all get for Christmas? Any of you get a model train or railway associated gifts? So if you just click on that link I sent you there, John, it should work. Let me know if you have any issues with that. Usually people are able to jump right in. Anything takes time. I may end up doing some more cuttings. As you can see, the ones I have here. It's interesting. When I was a kid and I got clockwork printer, whenever I get a shoebox, I would make a tunnel. But I was watching somebody yesterday, and I can't recall who it was, but they said, yeah, the model railway, while he said while it said they made lots of tunnels, but in reality, there would be more cuttings than tunneling. Now, that would be true with the exceptions of some of the big cities where the main terminus station, here we go, the main terminus station is only accessible through a tunnel. Hey, Sean, how are you?
Good afternoon. Doing good.
Sounding good.
Awesome. That works.
Yeah.
Last night, I hope.
Yeah. So, tell me about this T-track.
T-track modules. I got a few of them right here, actually. Got a whole stack. So, T-track module has been around for a while. It started in Japan and then progressed to the US and other countries. But the idea is to be being able to do a single diorama on a module instead of
right.
complete layout. You can do just little bits at a time without stressing out.
Yeah, I've actually seen some of you guys down in the US preparing modules, and when I look closely, it was just like that.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool.
So yeah, I pretty much manufacture the bases, and the coolest thing is seeing what everybody does with them. That is the fun part.
Yeah. If you just hang in, I'll get something. I'll be back in a second.
Yeah.
Okay, so some of the guys have seen this. Just want to say the sponsor for it. Let me just go back out here. All right, I'm going to put this on solo. All right. So that's a little diorama I made.
Oh, that's awesome.
So as you see, it's not very big, right? It's about 10, 11 inches by 9. So it's built on a piece of insulation board. And,
Good.
you know, I took a couple of figures, the dad and the little boy out to do a bit of train spotting. And there's the the engine man acknowledging them. And the sheep are gathering around, looking at the little boy. And this is ruins of an old building made from foam board and various static grasses and a tree that I made. And I also made the telegraph pole. The local is, I recall correctly, it's a gap hole kit, not motorized. So it just sits there. And the fence is from an old kit. Anyway, I always wanted to do a diorama, and I put this one together quickly over a period of a couple of days. And I actually made my own static grant applicator from one of those bug swatters. I bought it and then cut it up, and it's down here somewhere, but you probably know what I'm trying to describe to you.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
Beautiful diorama.
thank you. That was a great experience. Really up here. So, yeah, I really enjoyed doing that. And what I'm going to try and do now is get an appropriate size perspex case to put over the top of it.
Okay.
Anyway, back to your workshop.
Now, what was that last one?
So back to your workshop. Maybe you can answer a couple of questions here.
I'll try my best.
Are you at home or are you at the workshop?
Actually, my workshop is at home.
Okay.
This is my garage. It's a 2-car garage, and it's tight, but it works. I started with just a single laser. She's 13 years old. And then I have an ohm tech that's sitting in the back. If you look, whoops, right over here, that's the ohm tech. At the moment, I'm not running anything. And I run 2 different materials for my modules. All the outside, the perimeter, is all done in 1/4 inch, and then the deck itself is done in 1/8. So it's easy for me to run each material on each machine.
Well, that's terrific. And I'm guessing that you don't run it when you're not there.
No, I'm always here. Whenever the lasers are running, I am always here. I've had a couple accidents throughout time, and you never want to leave these machines alone.
Yeah.
So that's the only downfall, is I can't leave when they're running.
So you're a member of a local club?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Are you a member of a local railroad club?
Actually, a couple clubs. We have like T-Track for this. It's Des Moines T-Track. What we do is, like, once a month, we'll set up at a library, and a bunch of the group members will get together. We'll put all of our modules together to create this really cool large layout. And then I'm also a member of the Garden Railway Club here. It's called Seegers.
Wow.
And they're at Merle Hay Mall. I had a live feed, a matter of fact, yesterday on it.
I was watching. I wasn't sure if it was you and where it was, and there was some guy stuck his face in front of the camera that was on the train, and I thought, oh, you must be in a club.
Oh yeah, that one there is at Merle Hay Mall. So on Sundays we get people coming in between noon and 3 and admire the trains and get to watch, and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, very impressive. And how big was that?
I'm sorry, what was that?
I said that was very impressive. How big was it?
I honestly don't know the square footage of the place. It's I want to say 40 foot deep by maybe 30 foot wide.
Wow.
Then we have an inside and an outside. So we have a main line and then the inside line.
Well, that's terrific. Maybe you could post your website so that those that are watching can see what you have available, and those bridges in particular.
Well, let's see if it allows me here. Oops, I didn't want to do that. Join the chat. I have a question for you. Excuse me there.
Yeah.
Am I looking at StreamYard?
Yes, you are.
Oh, I thought you were finished with StreamYard.
Well, in short, I thought I had X number of hours left, which I was going to do 7 of 9, 8 of 9, 9 of 9, and then done. But something occurred over the last 4 weeks, and I don't have any hours left, and all I get is the free version. So I haven't had time to set up the EV, whatever its name was.
Oh, EV Mugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't had time to set that up yet. So I'm using the free version of StreamYard today only.
There you go. I just had to razz you a little bit on it.
Yeah, that's no problem.
Let's see. I'm trying to reconnect. There we go. I'm connected. This is my website. And I've changed material, so some things. Oh, it's not going to let me post a link. Really? Well, you can go to Klondike, just my name, KLAWNYKE.com. Does that do it? Nope.
Yeah, they'll be able to find that.
Yeah. And then you can also check out my YouTube channel. It's the same.
Yeah, and it's interesting. Right now, there are 4 people on StreamYard. But here's the interesting thing. If I go out and go to YouTube, I'll find that there are many more people out there watching. And I'm not really sure why that happens, but maybe it's just that these are people who are willing to put a comment up. Now, try to figure out who that is. I think they Lee. Is that you, Lee?
Yeah. It's me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can move around the room. I just thought I'd come up and try one of my new cameras.
Which one?
The one that's the whole room.
What kind of camera is it?
It's a USB. I'm on a big computer, aren't I? I'm not on a laptop. I'm on a big gaming computer. So I can run multiple cameras. especially with the new software I'm just going with. I'm going with Restream. You can have 2 cameras and many cam. You can have all sorts with it.
So your new camera, is it any particular model?
No, it's not. It's a Timo camera.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Yeah.
I like the angle. You have a nice wide angle on it.
Yes. That is actually off the layout, but I can't put it on the layout because layout is still under construction. You can just say, for a layout, it's never finished. I've actually got 2 layouts. I started off in the loft. I'm doing a load of wiring at the moment. Yeah, on my different, but this is just a room. This is my hobby room. It was the layout was going to go to the bin, and I saved it from that. You can just see it in camera, but I'm working on a major project that's an actual video, so I don't want to reveal nothing for the channel.
Well, Tom Houston, Merry Christmas.
All right, Tom. I need to sign into chat because I come away from StreamYard with the way they were being with everyone.
Yeah.
I don't even have an account with them. I've deleted my account with them, to be honest.
Yeah, well, I'll be doing the same.
Yeah, I did the same.
I've found a software. I found Restream.
Okay.
A lot of States people are using Restream. You can take me off big now, Charlie.
What was that?
You can take me off big now, mate.
Yeah. Have we seen enough of you?
Yeah, right. You can see the whole room. You can see where my spray booth is.
Yeah. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
Appreciate you dropping by and telling us what you're up to.
Yeah, I've got big plans for 2025. I haven't brought a video out. Everyone's doing it. Everyone's doing a video on what they're bringing out. I'm not interested in subs being monetized. I'm not bothered on it. I do it I've changed it round as well. I don't call them videos. I call them vlogs for my diary of what I've done.
Yeah, well, that's a good idea. And I spoke earlier about monetization.
Oh, yeah, I'm not interested in it.
I know, but
interested in monetization at all. Can you still hear my audio where I am?
yeah, well, listen to this one. At Christmas, when we were visiting our daughter, her and her husband are very big on YouTube, and I said to them, "I'm giving up on YouTube monetization because it doesn't matter what I do, I don't seem to make any headway." And my daughter said, "Oh, Dad, there's something not right there. You've been on a long time." I said, "Yeah, 11 years." So she said, her husband said, "Let me see your phone." So I passed over my cell phone, and he said, "Hey, you were monetized a year ago, and you get 13,000 view hours."
Yeah.
I nearly fell off my chair because I had no idea.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I really don't know what to do about all that. I have mixed feelings, and I just have to rationalize it all.
I'm just joining wires together at the moment. But 12 is this? Yeah, 12 bus wire for accessories, more lighting. Then I've got another one I'm working on that is an old controller that is going to be a variable power one that I'm working on, so for lighting. So I've got a lot of ideas that in the hobby room, but I have got another layout that is my original channel where Charlie knows me from is my loft layout, because that's where Anfield Road layout my loft comes from. Right?
Yeah.
I've got a loft layout, 26-foot layout as well, and there will be content coming back from that. I am getting back up there, but there'll be no live streams. It'll just be with the camera. But I have got a decent camera. I've got a decent camera, HD camera. And I've got a new camera as well. The video had done. A foggy. I got myself lost. I went for a walk, and I got myself lost in the fog.
Lost in the pub or lost in the park?
It was lost in the fog. It was a park, but it was foggy.
Here's an alternative to a camera. I use this as my a wireless. It literally works. It's using my cell phone, and it's called Camo.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm ordering a new GoPro. My GoPro's gone and thrown it in. It's been causing me problems. But my camera I film with is, I'll get it now. Oh. There's my camera I film with.
Oh. Keep me off the screen.
I know, yeah, he's got you on screen, hasn't he? He's got a habit, Charlie's got a habit of that. That's my camera I film with.
That's a nice camera.
Oh, it's a HD. It was got by a subscriber. I was going to give it on YouTube. Yeah, I've got, as you can see, I've usually got a laptop set up as well for comments. The setup I've got in this room, I've upgraded it a lot. I've only got 2 monitors at the moment. I am going a 3rd monitor.
So what make is that camera? I mean,
it's a Timo by it's a HD camera from Timo. What I'll do, Charlie, it's crystal clear.
Yeah,
is your email on your about page?
I think so.
Yeah, I'll find the link for it and I'll chuck it to you in the email.
Yeah, sure, that'd be great.
I know it's a Timo camera, but I've had no issues with the Timo cameras. I've got that one. I've got 3 cameras. They're all different ones. I don't get the same one. I look for the different ones. I won't get them because if you get the different ones, you've got to go through renaming them, and it's a lot of hassle. But that
I'll come back
as well.
Yeah, Leopard Steel, check out Sean's laser cutters there.
Oh, you're stateside, are you, Sean?
Yes, sir.
Whereabouts in stateside, if you don't mind me asking?
Iowa.
Almost
dead center of Iowa.
A couple. I know. I don't know if you're big with the railway community over there with any of your big streams.
There's a few.
Yeah, Sidetrack, John Skook Hill.
And there's also a couple guys out of Boone.
Yeah.
Boone is a big railway town here.
Yeah. My desk camera is not set up at the moment, but I've got, that's my desk camera usually. I've got multiple webcams. that's a Eagle Eye Mini. That was my first camera I got, and you cannot knock it for close up on my scratch building live streams that will be coming back on my channel. I've got a Metcalf kit. I'm not going to give too much away on it, but I've got a new Metcalf kit that I'm going to be building live.
Well, I'm going to be scratch building a few buildings.
Yeah, scratch building's good. I'm actually a very fond of Tony Northeastern. I love
for
his
sure.
work. And yeah, I can't do the work like him, but my scratch building, I try and follow what he does as best as I can with it. But I do a lot of me scratch building. If anyone knows me, for me fences, my scratch build fences that I make out of matches and coffee stirrers as well. I don't want to. I don't want the cameras on me. Let's see if I can find any me.
So, Tom, we were just discussing earlier Anthony Dodge's Beatles collection. And over Christmas, my daughter and her husband gave me this Beatles, the Beatles for Sale wagon. It's
Yeah,
such a
that is
beautiful
wicked.
thing.
That is wicked.
Yeah, really very, very cool.
Is my audio too loud? Do you want me to turn it down?
You're audio.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can turn it down a bit.
Yeah. Okay. Just thought I'd ask because.
Yeah, just a little.
Now we need to give Patrick a new microphone though.
He's got the I think he's got the
That's the Blue Yeti.
yeah, he's got the Blue Yeti.
Oh,
I've got I don't know.
Okay, so just doing a test on, is that coming through loud and clear?
There's my mic.
oh, there you go.
So
It
can
sounds-
you hear me, Sean?
Patrick, it sounds like you're using your webcam mic.
Go into your
That's-
settings on StreamYard and change them.
Well, how does that sound now?
Yeah, it sounds okay.
How does that sound?
Okay,
Little-
to me, but
A little better.
better, but it's sounding muffled. The Blue Yetis, they decent.
Well, the Blue Yeti should be coming through loud and clear.
Yeah, it should do. The Blue Yeti. I haven't got a Blue Yeti. I've got what's mine? CMX, C2X, IT, UK, mic, USB. I got it sent by a subscriber, but I won't go in on that one.
Yeah, I'm not sure if there's an issue.
Oh, I knew that had happened. What? Oh, I knew that had gone and happened.
Okay, so I just pressed the mute button on the Blue Yeti. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, so how about now? Can you hear that?
Yes, we can hear that.
It's about the same.
That's pretty weird.
I've got a brand new cotton mat I got for Christmas. On my bench.
Okay, we'll just do a test with some different settings here.
Yeah, you've got to play around with settings. What I will say though, that you're toying going with Evie Musk, aren't you, Charlie?
Well, most likely, but you know, I'll be finishing up with StreamYard today, I think.
Yeah. Before
Just
you
like get this audio.
go and have a look at Restream as well. There's more camera options on Restream on the free version than there is on Evie Musk.
Yeah, I'll do that.
The only reason I'll say with Restream, you can do two camera option like you do on StreamYard, just inviting another camera in through the software of Restream. Because that's where I'm going. I'm going to change my angles anyway. I've had no issues with StreamYard. There's my face camera. What is going on here? That camera's not working now. There's an issue with the camera. Oh, I've lost cameras now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here we go. Yeah, it's because all these cameras are officially set up for my EV Musk, not me other camera option. So I'll go on that one. I know that doesn't play up. I'll stay on the camera. I'm going to get a green screen behind me eventually. Oh, I know why that camera went off. I turned it off. I've got a power hub. For all my cameras, run through a power hub.
Well, I just checked the Blue Yeti, and it seems to be working through the laptop. Not sure why you're not hearing it.
I'm looking at the cube cameras, to be honest. I want to get a cube camera for around the layout.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, that sounds muffled though, Charlie.
Muffled?
Go on, go again.
Yeah, I'm not sure why it would be muffled.
Oh no, it's fine now. It's crystal clear now.
Oh, okay.
It's a lot better. Whatever you've done, you've sorted it.
Well, I just moved about 6 inches.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's the problem. Sometimes with it can be.
So yours is sensitive to distance.
Yeah, probably. We'll do a test. So I'm about 6 inches from the mic, and I'll start moving back now. I'm not sure, but I'm speaking about the same volume. And then I'll come back in again. How's that? Very muffled, Tom. Oh dear. Yeah, I'll need to get the instructions out for this again to make sure I've got all the settings.
So let's switch. This is one of the finished kits.
Oh, that is nice, Sean. Yeah, it's fine now, Charlie. You're.
Oh, my fine now, Lee.
Yes, you're decent now. Tom's even saying, I've got up. I haven't got YouTube up because I haven't got the other computer on. I've usually got the laptop on, but I haven't.
Oh, okay, so Sean, you were trying to show us the kit there.
Oh yeah, one of the kits I just finished cutting. Literally fresh out the laser. There you go.
And that's a complete module.
This is a complete. This one's a single wide, and it's a drop. I call it a single wide drop or bridge module.
Can you show the guys your bridge?
Oh, the bridge itself?
Yeah.
Yeah. The nice thing is that you go to the site, you can download the bridge for free if you have a 3D printer. Okay, where'd I hide them at? Oh, I hid them back here.
Ooh.
Or you can, I do 3D print them. I'll be adding more 3D printed items to the website.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to have a go and have a look at that. Will you ship? Will you ship to the UK?
When I ship,
Yeah, will stuff come to the UK if we buy? If I can UK based on if I was to get anything off you,
I'm sorry, it's hard for me to hear you. You're a little quiet.
yeah, because I'm away from the mic.
Oh,
I was over the other side of the room. I've got to get another plug-in mic. I said I'm in the UK. Would the shipping be involved on some of the stuff sometimes if you're out of the UK states?
yeah. So this is one of them that I print. I designed this bridge, and then I made it to where you're. See if I have a piece of Kato track out here. Yeah, I do.
Two rail bridge.
So with the T-track modules, you have 2 rails. And with this, you don't need anything special except for your standard Kato track, your unit track, and it literally slides in and locks into place.
Yeah, nice.
And again, you can download these. They're on the website. You can do it for free. And these are the ones that I do sell. So we have like the custom. I have a gray. I kind of like this one here. Kind of a brown rust color. But this is how you'll receive them. A little dusty. Dust and all.
And what about the arched bridge?
The viaduct?
Yeah.
Or not, yeah. So I have 2, and these are actual modules. One's a single and one's a double. So, a lot of skeletons here.
Yeah.
And this is a double. And as you can see on the top, it has for your track placement. You can see the lines. And then this is the single.
They look fantastic and remind me of the bridges you see in LA.
Okay. Let's see. And where's the kit so I can show you? And this is what the kit for the single looks like.
They do look good there. That's
Now that's HO scale.
This is all in scale. All the T-track is all T-track is all in scale.
So do you only do for and scale?
End scaler, yeah. Now, if my shop was big enough, I would do HO. But as you can see, I keep running into my skeletons here. I need to light a bonfire.
You know when you put tools down and you don't know where you've put them? It's crazy.
I guess the question, Sean, is can you cut in any scale?
Can I cut in end scale?
No, can you cut in any other scale?
Oh, yes. As you can see, the size of the bed, this one's 2 foot by 3 foot, so I'm limited up to 3 foot. But the other one, I can cut up to 40 inches. What I would like to do is, now my CNC router, which is behind the stack of skeletons here, that's a 2 foot by 3 foot. I'd love to get a 4 by 4.
Wow.
This way I could do, I'm having a brain fart here. What's the HO modules? There's a name for them. It sucks getting older.
Yeah.
Fremo. That's the word I was looking for. Those I'd end up doing out of ply.
Yeah. So if someone were to ask you could you cut a single viaduct at 1:76? Could you do that?
Oh, a custom one?
Yeah.
Yes and no. Yes, I could. At the moment, I am kind of stacked up on a lot of things, so my time is, yeah.
Well, just bear with me for a second. Like, if you have the engineering drawing set up,
Oh, yeah.
if you just change the scale from N gauge to double O gauge,
Yeah,
that
scale
would
it
be
up.
pretty simple.
Yeah, that is possible.
Is that way I might buy one?
Oh,
Yeah, that's the problem I've got because I'm double I, but HO there's not much difference in size really between HO. There's about what is it actually exactly, Charlie, between HO and double I? I can't remember exactly.
What was that, Lee?
What is it exactly between double I and HO? We're 150.
Well, 1:87 and 1:76.
Yeah, there's not. It's
Very
not.
little different.
Yeah, because Sparky 107 runs HOO trains on HO.
Yeah, he might be into something a little bit different, but
yeah.
the track is the exact same for HO as it is for double O.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You're running the narrow gauge.
No, not narrow gauge.
No?
No. Standard gauge for.
Oh, standard.
Yeah, standard gauge.
Yeah, Tom says 176 to 187.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the difference between North American and British.
Okay.
Like my layout here is double O scale 1:76.
Okay.
Approximately 4 millimeters to the foot.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
about that's thickness of some of the material I use.
Yeah, it is Lade's tail. He's true on that one. It is. It's a bit weird. 4 mil
Yeah,
scale.
as Leopard's tail points out, 4 millimeter scale models on 3.5 millimeter scale track.
Yeah.
Now, that might be because the HO would be translated to 3.5.
I think I'm going to have to move the mic central so it's going to work in this room. Because the mic can't be where it is. Because when I move to the side of the room, it don't work. I like that mic you've got, Scott.
Oh, talking to me or?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. It's not that expensive. It's a knockoff of a DJI. It's a Synco.
The DJI look good. I was looking at the cheaper version.
Here's this one.
Yeah, a lot of YouTubers use them because I know I can link up. I have got a mic, but I haven't got the adapter to link it as USB. I have got the where are they? Bear with me. It's on the shelf here. You know when you buy mics, when I used to record with my phone, I have actually got wireless lappy mics. But
See, what I need in my shop is a set of headphones because I have so much going on. The nice thing, this mic knocks out a lot of it, but I have an air compressor that's 6 feet away from me going to town.
yeah,
And then I have 2 fans, you know, sucking all the smoke out.
yeah,
And those are pretty loud.
yeah.
But the mic seems to do extremely well in here. I don't know how much of it you guys can hear.
Oh, very clear, Sean.
Very clear. The good thing with StreamYards, that's what they were good for. They've got the noise cancellation button on it. StreamYards is brilliant, but they're just too expensive.
Yeah. See, EV Mux, believe it or not, it's pretty much the same, is what I found.
Yeah, and Restream has got the same options.
Yeah. So I didn't get a chance to look at Restream. I didn't know about it until,
Yeah,
you know.
Restream, where you can actually on StreamYard, you've got to send an invite for a second camera.
Okay.
On Restream, like I've got if you've got all different webcams plugged in, you can invite that other camera as a second camera. So a bench camera and everything. It's cool. Oh, Charlie's put his video up of a big. Oh, that's one length load. Boxcars.
Where was
Yeah,
this at?
that's going through the Panama Canal.
Oh, that's cool.
We don't have trains run that long here. Here, I will be getting out to do some rail fanning here. I'll go and get some rail fanning in the UK. I'm going to do it next year. But the rail fanning here in the UK, it's not long trains as long as what you get in the States.
Hi YouTube, welcome back to Particle Station. Let's go and check out the trains.
All right, that's fun.
Yeah, that is. I do like that. It's all made out of gingerbread as well.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Hey, I did see that earlier. I was saving the other side.
Hey guys, listen. I've been on for over 2 hours now.
Yeah.
And I'm always conscious about our fellow modelers who are trying to do the same thing. So I don't want to eat up everybody's time, right?
Yeah.
So
Jenny Kirk is actually on now, isn't she?
who?
Jenny Kirk.
Oh. Anyway, I would just like to thank each and every one of you for dropping by today. And it was great to have Sean on again and see the wonderful stuff that he's producing. Please look him up on YouTube, check out his site, and you might want to order something from him. In the meantime, if I don't see you before the new year, have a great one, stay safe, and we'll see you next time here at Partick Hill. Bye for now.
To you and yours and everyone else. Happy New Year.
Thank you.